During this time, the Roman Empire had been undergoing massive changes that would fundamentally transform Rome's political structure, military, and its economy. The influx of barbaric groups and the growth of Christianity eventually led to Rome being too large and too diverse for its sustenance. The founding of the new Roman capital of Constantinople led to a further divided Rome and an established imperial administration on the eastern half of the empire. Mass migrations of different frontier people occurred, and the new migrants founded new settlements on the western half of the Roman Empire. Eventually, Christianity began changing when it was associated with political power. Eventually, Christianity was associated with political power, changing what it meant to be a Christian. While all of this was going on, Christian intellectuals began transforming what it meant to be a Roman, adapting Rome's traditional ways to meet that of the Christians. The Ostrogothic tribe had its own key role in transforming the Roman Empire, and their existence has shaped Western civilization as we know it.
The Ostrogoths were a subgroup from Poland of the Goths. They migrated to the land north of the Black Sea because of the weather conditions and because of Alaric's army pushing into their land. The empire spread from Sicily through France and parts of the modern-day Spain. They were around during the 3rd century CE and in the late 5th century. The Ostrogoths followed the Gothic ways, but they wanted to be accepted by the Romans. Some examples of this are that they use Latin for their legislation and writings. They also practiced Roman Catholic Presbyterianism. They functioned under Gothic rule, which was like Roman law. An example of this is that there was no intermarriage between Romans and Ostrogoths. Some other things to know about the Ostrogoths is that they have a strong army for conquering. They were good at trading, and they were well off or wealthy. These are just a few defining characteristics of the lifestyle and history of the Ostrogoths.
After the barbaric group known as the Huns attacked the Ostrogoths in 372 CE, little is heard about them for about 80 years until they reappeared in Poland. The Ostrogoths settled along the Black Sea, became farmers, and traded with Rome, but stayed outside of the Roman Empire until the Huns arrived again. The imperial ambitions of the Ostrogoths were to conquer and take as much control of land as possible. Though the Ostrogoths were conquered by the Huns, they became organized and took over the Roman Empire in 493 CE under the Ostrogothic ruler Theodoric the Great and the Eastern Roman Emperor Zeno. The conquering established the Ostrogothic Empire, which began in Sicily, extended through Italy, France, and some of Spain.
Once Theodoric the Great died in 526, the new emperor of the Eastern Empire, Justinian, decided he wanted Italy back. War waged between the Ostrogoths and the Eastern Empire for 20 years until they were driven from Italy. After they got defeated, they moved to Austria, where they vanished from history in the years following. It's difficult to determine the legacy of the Ostrogoths until you realize that without them, the modern world would not exist.